Why are we sitting in the dark? Because without grow lights, apparently those are pretty much the only lights I've got. I have this other one here, but having light behind me doesn't really help. Like, I just did this one mostly just to talk to you. I guess call it a channel update. I don't know. I was going to put this on my new channel. I have another channel I'm doing for cooking. And, well, I can talk to you more about that on that channel. Because it's going to be more to help people see what fabulous things they can make for just a little bit of money. What I wanted to talk to you about at this point, let me get my little fella here, he gets all nervous. Last year, probably August or September, I was really promoting my channel hard. And I have so many social media platforms that, well, it just got overwhelming and I got exhausted. And I couldn't warn anyone, it's alright. I couldn't warn anyone not to do it because I even tried to put the brakes on. But when you're right there and you're wanting it so badly, you know, you do just about anything. It took me a long time to recover from that. I couldn't see. I had a horrible migraine, and I mean, a migraine from hell, like I've never had before, and I have migraines as it is. I hurt all over. I don't even want to tell you how far under 100 pounds I got, because I didn't eat. And I swore I wouldn't do this again, because I spoke to so many people that have been doing this for a really long time. And yeah, it happens to them too. And it's finding a balance, trying to pace yourself, which I have a hard time doing in life, let alone with channels and everything else too. And I thought, well, so long as I was only working 20 hours a day and sleeping 3 or 4, you know, that was really good. Because for a long time, I just go 36 hours straight or longer. I mean, I know a lot of you spoke to me when I was cuckoo, because I hadn't slept. Why are you so tired? Some of you would say, well, why do you think I'm so tired? Because I haven't slept since the day before yesterday. It just, I would say it'd be kind of like working in Vegas. Not working in Vegas, Vegas working you. It's more like it. Ching ching or something with the numbers. I don't know what it is, but I wanted that monetization so badly. And I want to warn a lot of you right now. I'm trying to tell you, there's just not a lot of money there to be made. I don't know really where people are getting these ideas from. But all the same, you know, I'm sorry for the people that are disappointed. Back to what I was saying about myself, you know, there are things in my life that are very important to me. And if it's important to me to be here for the birthdays in my family and the holidays, well, that tells me that those are the things that are important to me in life. Because I'm going to be traveling a lot and I'm going to be making a camper trailer and I do have to learn pie. Don't really want to talk about that. It has to do with learning about electricity. I'm going to build a camper trailer, like a tiny home, and I've got to wire it. I don't even know how to build anything. All the same, I'm not going to be around very much. And, well, you know, it is what it is. So, I guess what it really hit me hard is when I'm trying to have a conversation with my mother, who I've always had the most wonderful relationship with. Had a surgery that took her down for a while and we hadn't been able to get together, and I cannot follow the conversation we're having. I absolutely can't follow it. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's because she's talking about things I have no idea what she's talking about. But normally I can put these things together. The second time we're together, this happens, you know? And the third time, okay, well, maybe I had a little bit too much champagne, and, well, it was a windy road, and I was kind of nauseous, but I was clear-headed, though. I was clear-headed, you know, because I couldn't follow what she was talking about again. And I started to explain to her, which took me forever, because, well, when you're about to vomit, it takes forever to talk. But it was that and it didn't make any sense to me even as I was saying it. I'm working 20 hours a day, which seems logical to me, compared to 36. And I'm actually exercising vigorously in the morning, and I'd show you how, but you would laugh. I would laugh if I saw it. I was touching my toes, my knees, my hips, vigorously trying to find just a little bit more you know? Is there another vitamin I could take? Or, well, that sounds ridiculous. 20 hours isn't good enough? Who are you working for exactly? Because, yes, I do have the second channel, which I actually enjoy doing. But I got involved in something else that I was doing for fun that they decided to pay me for. I have to take a look at everything all the time. And if I can't be present, basically it all wraps up to that. If I can't be present for the people in my life, the people that mean something to me, without having to spend 2 weeks before an event to get my sleep schedule right, to be able to be present for the day. It's crazy. I didn't really need to think any further. I got home that night and went to sleep. I normally don't. And I cut my work schedule back to 8 hours a day, and I cut some things out of my life that were taxing instead of helping. All I'm ever trying to do, and I am not trying to, no, you may not have that. I was going to show you what I got, because it excites me here a little bit. Well, not just the chocolate, my little stone. It's called a lipo. Lipo? I'll tell you more about it later. I wanted one of these. They're the newest little supplement. Back to what I was saying, if I can even remember what it was now. I have to really make sure I'm doing what's making me happy, is what it comes down to. And I have to say that, that group. When I say I'm not trying to solicit for that group, is because you'd have an easier time getting through being a camel, getting through the eye of the needle, than you would getting through to come into that group. I'm sorry. I also dehydrate. Oh, yes. When I went to check out the store, the lady said, I got some kind of sugar craving because there's all this chocolate and candy and gum and all this stuff, and my mother's even going, good goodness. It's because I hit sugar lows because I don't eat, because I'm so focused on what I'm doing that I'm not taking the time to eat, not taking the time to drink. Thank God I buy cases of this at a time. It's just not healthy. I heard someone say before I even hit a point where I thought I was even going to get close to monetization that you got to think about, what are you willing to lose to gain? What is important to you? And why don't you remember that? And luckily I'm not married. Oh yeah, thank God on that one. No, I'm serious. I'm really happy about that. And I want to keep reiterating that. Because as much as I appreciate some of your friendships, I don't appreciate the constant, as if I'm going to change my mind about that. I'm not going to change my mind about that. This is my buddy right here. Yep, we're going to Disney World. I really thank God about that. I don't have any little children to take care of. Sometimes I can just keep going. What I was trying to say is I don't have anyone to neglect, thankfully. Except for I did a little bit with my family. I am very hard to get hold of. And That's the whole thing. I can't neglect my family. I have to say my mother's the person who has supported me for all the 2,000 some odd videos I've ever made. I think I can be able to be in the moment to hear what she has to say, whether I understand what it is or not. I don't know any other way to, oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I don't know any other way to explain it. But it took me a couple, well, it's been, I think, 2 weeks. I know I lost a lot of friends in the process. Well, I lose a lot of friends in the process anyway. Back to that group of mine. And it actually isn't my group. You know, the only person that seems to be truly grateful ever and happy for the help that I've given them is my boss. There's been a lot of people I've tried to drag to the river. And that's not what is it? You drag a horse to wet water? I don't remember. I remember someone putting it to me like that, though. You can drag a horse to the water or something like that. I do try. I've already monetized my channel. It's not like I'm trying to get something out of them to get anything more out of my channel. But the people that I have gotten helped get monetized, well, I'd have to say they don't seem to be all that grateful a lot of the time. You know, for the most part too, for me, I have to step back a lot because I realize that I don't really know whoever is on the other side of that screen. I don't. I may know you, some of you. Well, you know, some of you are so much yourselves, I would not be able to not know. Some of you I've checked out, so I know who you are. But honest to God, half the people, more than half of the people that you meet, you don't even know if they're really the person that they say they are. And my whole online experience has been that way. Social media for me is not fun. But what I do have in these group of people, I've noticed more than anything, they've needed a friend. It's not that they need to promote their video. And one person in particular struck me so much the other day because I have a way of dealing with people. For whatever it's worth, I'm not really that sorry about it either. I've noticed if you smile at 10 people, just walk through the store. You don't have to wear a mask anymore. Well, I don't. 8.5 people will end up smiling back at you. And it's the same with anything else. So, oh, there I go, going off on a tangent again. My point is the same with your comments and stuff and the hateful people. You can tell by a glance if someone's being hateful. And I was telling this person they should just delete these things because there's probably 8.5 positive comments there versus that one negative one. Which luckily it isn't really that bad. But there's a place where people should be able to go where they can at least, even though it's something you're going to deal with the whole time that you're in your YouTube channel. Some days, some people get very bothered that they've lost 10 subscribers. And it's going to stop them from moving forward today if someone doesn't take 10 or 15 minutes to talk to them. No, I'm not going to become a counselor. I'm just saying, there needs to be a place where people can at least go talk. Because it can really mess you up. It can really, really mess you up. And so can the rest of all that happens on YouTube. And me, I did it to myself in the end. I'm going to get back to doing what it is that I love to do. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, and I've noticed that I've been happier. Oh, my house looks better. My whole life is happier. And I was able to be present in the moment today. It was Mother's Day. I really wanted to be. My head's no longer humming. My ears are no longer ringing. Yeah, sometimes I work more than 8 hours a day. Sometimes I stay up later than I should. I am trying so hard to have some sort of balance and schedule going here, but it's not easy. It's certainly not easy. I just really wanted to say that because I've pulled back from a lot of people. Don't think that even the people that don't know me so well online, don't think it's just you. I've done it to people in my own life. I only have so much time. No, I'm not dying, but I only have so much time and I have to be reasonable. And I'm really not going to make time for something that is going to be unpleasant. So, I like doing my videos, I like doing the cooking. Believe it or not, I like the little group. And I'm not so sure I like the other platform I'm on, even though they pay me. And I know that probably makes a lot of you mad, and I'm really sorry about that. You might be happy doing it. If they hadn't taken away from me what I enjoyed doing, and taken away what I enjoy doing here on this channel so much, to where I had no time left to do it even on my own for fun, maybe I wouldn't be so upset about it. I really can't explain to you who I am. I can just tell you that some things really bother me, and that really bothers me. I have to work so hard, it seems, on that platform to be paid to do something I'm not very happy doing, that I just have to ask myself, why am I doing it when I didn't get into this for the money in the first place? So I hope that you know where I'm coming from on all aspects, whether you're my friends, my family, people that no longer speak to me, people that are mad at me, people that love me and care about me, and people that I will call a friend for the rest of my life. And I will have to tell you that all the other things about the hateful people, they're not hateful people, they just don't understand me very well, I don't think. And plus I have a job to do. There's nothing I can do about that. I just am who I am, and I'm just a different kind of person. Some things just really get to me. And I will tell you, if any of you understand what a dashboard is, I never did. Because I saw how fluctuating people's emotions got over their dashboards. And they're losing and gaining subscribers, so then they fluctuate so much that I didn't want my emotions to fluctuate that much. So I never paid that much attention to it. But right around the time I got exhausted, I started paying attention because I was trying to monetize my channel. And that's when I actually signed in for the first time in my entire life. And then understood everything I was reading. And I will tell you, that's why I reigned in the new year with black sales. Because I had worked so hard for so long and realized that I should have been paying more attention all along. Oh, I pay attention now. That's why it's hard not to, you can't get away with anything with me anymore. But I used to let people, I just trusted them. I didn't really trust them because I don't trust anyone. I've learned, I've been around for a while. I've been around the block a couple of times. And, well, to be honest with you, I moved out of my parents' house when I was probably 12 or 13 years old. I thought I was grown. And, yeah, I had a job and I had a place to live, and, well, the place just didn't see it that way. All the same, I've learned, I don't know, the true-hearted people, and even the best of people, you really can't trust anybody. Maybe your family, hopefully your spouse. You don't want to really know my take on that one either. No, I had a, and no, I didn't have a horrible husband. I know you think I did. No, I did not. I don't think so. I just don't think I was cut out to be a wife. I don't know, maybe he wasn't cut out to be a husband, you know, who knows, but all the same, he wasn't a terrible person. I just know that I'm not cut out to want to take care of anybody. You know, I have parents. Okay, I have parents that are getting older, and I have a family, and if anybody needs my help, I would think that it would be them. So I hope I covered everything that I wanted to cover, because I know that there's just so many different things that people are upset about, and I'm sorry that they're upset about it. And that is where I leave it. I'm sorry that you are upset about it, because when I know that I don't have any feelings on it, I know that I'm making a decision not based on emotion. Some of you I've had to walk away from because it was just an unwinnable situation as far as I was concerned. It was taxing me more than it was ever giving back. And if I've said that I can't find the time for something, it's probably because I really don't see the need to make the time for it. And if I tell you I only want a friendship, I only want a friendship. And I'm telling everybody that. That's all I'm wanting. I wanted to say I had a happy Mother's Day. I was present in the moment. And I have some new friends. He needs a little bit of tender loving care here. And I really love this one. But I'll tell you what thrilled me to death. Yeah, I had to go grocery shopping afterwards. That thrilled me to death. It did. To get another 5 dozen eggs. Is that I wanted my mother to have a particular plant. And there was this big to-do about the dumb plant. But the lady was really nice. But my mother's standing right there, because she's waiting for me. It was her plant. I wanted her to have it. It's like my pink princess. I love my pink princess. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go, because if I keep talking, I know it's after midnight, and I know I get different. Yeah, you don't want to feed me after midnight either. I always eat after midnight. I am not going anywhere. And I wish that some of you would, well, it's too bad you just didn't know me in a different way. And maybe when this is all done and over with, you will. Because there's nowhere I'm going, and this is something I'm going to be doing until the year 2025. And I'm a person that's going to have to say, how come you haven't done this? How come you haven't done that? And there's consequences for things. But one day, hopefully, we can just be friends. I would like that. All the same, I will talk to you later. I'm sure that there's many people that are going to watch this video out in the other world somewhere and go, what on earth is she talking about? And that's okay with me. Oh, well, you know, I never really care anyway. I just think that somewhere in there, hopefully somebody will hear something, either whether it's what you're losing for what you're trying to gain, and really realizing what it is that you're gaining, and really look into what the ads are going to pay you. Really do that. And do your YouTube channel because you love it and you have a passion for it. I think that, I think in the end that's what's going to make you happy. I don't think the money is going to make you happy. And I don't think that the social media is going to make you very happy. But those of you that have been a friend to me, and there are so many of you, I should end that more than anything. No, I don't know for sure with all my heart that you're the person behind the screen, but I can't imagine you could come up with some of the things you've come up with, or, you know, had the tragedies in your life that you've had and stuff. Well, all the same. I really do. If I've told you I care for you, I really do. If I've told you I think you're a fun friend, it's because I really do. And Avery, if you finally hear this long, Avery, why can I never remember that name? This person has been my best friend since I started last year with this promotion thing. Avery Dross Kane. Ave the Wizard. I have to say, has been my best friend. And I'm hoping to see him get monetized here very soon. And yes, I do believe that that's the person behind the video, the stream. And I'll tell you, for a 8-year-old person, I have to say, I think they have it pretty much together. And I wish sometimes that I had it as together as they do. I actually learned a lot from this person. So we've been through a really long journey together. And boy, have we ever seen a lot. And I hope that we continue to see a lot more. So thanks for hanging in there, and thanks for always being a little friend. And I'm going to close now. Before I think I'm done. Well, I didn't drink today. I didn't have anything to drink today. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Tell my baby today. Tell my baby today. Tell my baby today. I didn't.